Hello everyone, welcome back to Her Courage to Plan. In today's video, I've got to share with you all our paycheck budget number 1 for the month of March. Now, if you missed our March budget, I'll leave it linked up above and you want to go back and check it out. Guys, I share a lot in that March budget. I shared our March Madness sale that we have going on every weekend for the month of March. And it is my birthday month, guys, so I am just excited, and we are just doing some things up in here for the month of March. And again, if you missed that and you missed the sneak peek of the April and the May budget kits, again, I did share that in that video, so make sure you go back and check it out. So for our paycheck budget number 1, the time frames are similar to February. So our paycheck budget number 1 is going to run us from March the 1st all the way through the 11th. So by the time you see this video, of course, the 1st will have passed, and our mortgage and of course Netflix and possibly the internet bill will have been due. So I just want you guys to know that we always keep 1 month's worth of expenses in our account, so we're never late on our bills and our mortgage, our bills that are coming through before you see the video. They don't mess us up as far as our budget, because like I said, we always keep that 1 month of expenditures as an overarching buffer in our account. So today, like I said, we're going to go ahead and get our paycheck budget number 1 completed. And I hope you all are having a wonderful March thus far, guys, because I am excited. I'm still excited, guys. It is just awesome. But I think I've already mentioned this part to you guys in our monthly budget, but also here on the calendar, I had to come back and write in, we are expecting a bonus. And this is the first time ever, guys. It really is. So I wrote it down, but I did not plan for it because, again, we need to see how much it's going to be. But our job did notify us that we would get a bonus this year, which is just amazing. So we are accepting all of those funds. And you all know we're going to put some more extra on our debt, but we won't know exactly how much until we actually get the money in the bank. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But let's go ahead and get right into our paycheck budget number 1. All right, guys, so I am at the paycheck budget number 1, and this here is the March budget on this page. So again, if you missed that video, make sure you check it out. Now, this here is my full page sticker setup, and this is in the Etsy shop, but this here is the actual paycheck budget kit, and I'm using the paycheck budget kit for paycheck 1 and paycheck number 2. So if you missed the setup video of the budget stickers for the month of March, I'll leave that video linked up above as well. But I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the planner. All right, guys, so with the income for Hubs, now we are actually expecting just Hubs to have money direct deposited into this account during this time frame. So our paycheck budget, the pay date, always put the range, which is the 1st through the 11th. So that's what we will be budgeting for. I get paid on the 12th, which will be the first paycheck that I do receive for the month of March. So direct deposited to this joint household account, we are planning for Hubs $14.62, and that is the total that we will plan for this paycheck. And then for giving the tithes, we are planning during this here time frame $308. And then our expenses, we are going to take care of the mortgage, and of course that is at the 502. Our Netflix is at the $17.99, and then we have our internet, which is at $83.93 this month. I think it was the same last month. And then our YouTube, we are going to take care of that, and that's at the $11.99. And we do have a car registration that is due, so we will definitely pay that, and that's at $21. Now for our groceries. Now on here, I'm going to write this for groceries. We're not planning anything, so I'm going to put a line there because we are going to use the bonus gift cards that my husband's job gave them. So we will use that for groceries. And for paycheck number 1, it is definitely enough to take care of our groceries during this time frame. And then for our house supplies, we will do $50. And house supplies is a total of $75 for the month, but we'll do $50 because I do know there's some certain items that I need to get. And then gas, I'm gonna go ahead and do the $50. I've been splitting it up, paycheck 1 and paycheck 2, $50, because we have a total amount of $100 per month. But it seems like we've been waiting to paycheck budget number 2 to get our gas, and it makes us, be over budget for our paycheck number 2 on paper, when in actuality the money is still left in that category from paycheck budget number 1. And I thought about just like maybe putting more on paycheck 2, but then I said, I'm not going to do that because it may switch up again and we start getting the gas the first of the first of the month. So I'm not going to even worry about it, guys. If we don't spend any of that gas money in the first paycheck, then that money is still there. Even though we may, go over the allocated amount for paycheck budget number 2 on paper and not use it in paycheck 1, we still should be good for the whole month. And then for our buffer, it's a total of $50 a month. So I always just split that up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and total our expenses so we can actually see what we are working with for this here paycheck budget number 1. And it's not a whole lot going on, guys, but we should be okay. All right, so we are totaled at $761.91 as far as our expenses. So we should be okay. So I'm going to go ahead down here and put in the planned income because that's not going to change. This is our paycheck budget overview. So $1,462, our giving $308, and our expenses at $761.91. And let's crunch the numbers to see what we have remaining. So $1,462 minus $308 and minus $761.91. So we have $392.09. So let me get a sticky note here. So we have $392.09 we need to allocate. So let's see what we want to do with that. Now we do have our planned amount for our extra debt for taxes this month is at $625. So I know that's going to be on paycheck 2, if not all of it, some of it. So with that $392, we only have $360 something for savings. So let's go ahead and see if we can just take care of all of the savings. So we'll say the emergency fund, and then we have our pets, and then we have the son's tuition fund, and we also have vacation. So we do know that we can take care of, I'm going to work from the bottom on up, so we can take care of vacation at $100. So that leaves us with $292. I like to take care of son's tuition at $150. So let's subtract $150 off of that. And that leaves us $142.09. And we can go ahead and take care of the pets at $50. So that's $50. So that leaves us, guys, with $92.09, which is going to leave us an odd number if we go ahead and set aside the planned amount for the month for the emergency fund, which is $60.85. But, sometimes that happens, guys, where we have that little odd remaining, because we do a zero-based budget where we, plan for our income and then we allocate the planned income over the planned expenses. So we make sure that everything is accounted for. So if I go ahead and say the 60.85, that leaves us with $31.24, which is a really odd number. But this is how it works sometimes, guys. It really does. And all we can really do with that is put it in the extra debt, as a holding. And then on paycheck number 2, we get the remainder of it And then of course we'll pay that whole $625 on the extra debt in Paycheck 2. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll go ahead and say taxes, that's the extra debt, and then put the $31.24 for it. So our saving funds come to a total, let's see what that is, $360.85. So let's go ahead and put everything down here and crunch these numbers. So $360.85, no cash envelopes, and then our extra debt is $31.24 that we're going to set aside. So $1,462 minus $308 minus $761.91 minus $360.85, and then minus the $31.24. Yep, that's a zero-based budget. So we have planned for all of our income. This is basically it. We don't have, like I said, a whole lot going on. We are excited to use those gift cards for our groceries. We have gotten our paycheck budget number 1 down. So all right guys, leave me a comment down below if you do paycheck budgets. How is your paycheck budget number 1 looking? Looks like by the time you guys see this video, we will have to close out pretty quick because I'm a little bit behind on my videos, guys. But hey, it's just a lot going on for March. But hey, I am loving it. I am up for the challenge. All right guys, you already know the deal. I'm gonna see you later. Bye.